everyone, it's been a while since I've done a video on the starter destroyer, so I thought I would show you what I'm doing right now after a few weeks. Took a week off vacation, and work must intrude, fill those orders. So anyways, here, let me show you what we're doing. Well, here's the back end of the ship, finally done. I tried to streamline these pieces more than the old kit because the other one seemed a little fat. I don't know if I did or not. I don't think I did, but that's how it fits in there anyways. Keys in through the back there, so you slide it out. This is going to be all one piece, so it'll make it a lot easier for casting and molding and assembling mainly. What I'm doing now is the bay. So here's the bay, sorry, and you'll be able to light it from underneath because you can see the light bleeding through the edges there, just like the real one. Maybe you can't, I don't know. Probably too much backlight behind us here to see it. So let's try this. There it is. So you'll be able to backlight it because that's the way it's cut and everything, and it'll be molded so you can do that. Ease of lighting. And right now I'm doing this part right here, which is on the middle right here. Doesn't look like much right now. What I do is I do both sides at once. Okay, I just machined the part which goes on the bays, the wall parts. So this is kind of what they look like, as you can see. I make them all one piece. Now what I do is I slice it thin, then I cut it in half, and what it should look like after that is this right here. Because you get your lines here, lines there. You just gotta add these little squares in right there so you can get close enough. You have these little square blocks, kind of like the old one here. You can see how the old one looks. So yeah, put those on there, and it should work out okay when it's all said and done. Looks funny right now, of course. As things go on, I'll show you more of this. I should have those pieces done and setting on the model so you can see how it looks. Until then, until tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye. Okay, so here we are. This will fit in here. The problem that people are going to have to do, though, is the support bar cuts into this piece here. I'm not going to mold it that way because this is going to be just a flat open face mold piece. So you're going to have to either cut your bar a little bit here and here, or you can risk by cutting through this, but it might come through that. So that's just one of the problems when you're putting a support inside it. Maybe I'll end up cutting this part out in here. So that fits a little high right now, as you can see. It doesn't float. And here are those pieces I just cut that I showed you, cut in half, so they will fit like this here. One there, like so, when it's all said and done. So it looks more like it. Still got to add stripping along in here. And then this has to be notched in here, like so. You can see how there's there's like little notches in between, and there's some little strips could be there. And there's a little techie piece of detail here, which I might use these things, which I used on the engines, because I don't think anybody's gonna really notice these guys. Whoops, let's get you in the frame. I might use these little guys right here. You can see them on these tiny little actuator things. I think will work fine over there without putting two and two together, make them a little shorter, give that little extra detail on it. So that's all the work for today. Mosquitoes are out plentiful tonight, of course, up in Florida. So hopefully I'll have even more done tomorrow to show you. All right, goodbye. Hello everyone, back again. I've had a lot of people ask how I do my model making. Is it carved into something or whatnot? And a lot of you already know how this is done, but some don't, so I thought I'd answer that question with this quick video by showing you this. I'm going to switch it over to close-up mode for a second, so I'm going to cut off for a second. Okay? Okay, here are the pieces. The first layers are wrench shape, which I machine on the mill, get these cross cuts like this, and the edge. Second layer would be these strips right here. Or actually third layer. The first layer is this styrene on the bottom. And then I glued the wrench shape to that so I can get this lip here and to get this edge here, which I eventually cut to look like this. So, so the third one of these little half rounds here, and then this little machinery looking piece right here, which I also used for the back engine parts on the Star Destroyer there, of course. Just shaped them a little differently, so they're a little bit more disguised. So anyways, that's kind of how it goes. As you can see, I started cutting these. What I do is I scribe a line here, 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 and here. Then I come back and just eyeball the angle. It's slight, so it shouldn't be too hard to eyeball, actually. So and I cut these all the way through like this. Play music, but it's just annoying. But since they're already scribed here, you just reach over and snap it off there and there. And as you can see, it doesn't take very long, and it'll end up like that there. And then for this part, they go right here like so when all is said and done. So you can kind of see, well, at least you know what these are now and where they go. Close-up mode kind of, it's there we go. See a little better that way by pulling it back some. Yeah. So like that basically. And still got to do the edges over here and here. Boom. And boom. So that's kind of what it takes to do it. It's this nice drawing. Oh, it's funny drawing. Got this nice photograph here to go by out of the here you go, Sculpting a Galaxy book right there. Even though it's upside down, just turn your monitor upside down if you need to stand on your head to read it. So that's it for now. A little at a time. Try to get it done. You know, when will this thing be done? Hell, I don't know. I have a job coming up, or a possible job coming up, where I might be gone for a week or two. You know, it could be a fun job for once. And I like working with people when I can, so hopefully if this thing happens, I can go work with some old friends of mine I used to work with. So, yeah. All right, that's it for now. Bye-bye.